I know what your game is, punk. You're selling us out. Big surprise. I don't know how, but you are, and for that, you're gonna pay. You ain't ever gonna get to the top. Ever. You can count on that. You're gonna burn.
Hey, your rep with the locals is out of control. You know Razor's gotta be sweating. You're nearly there. Later.
Alright, that's it. It's done. Everybody is calling for a race between you and Razor. There's no stopping the hype. The thing is locked. There's more money on this than anybody's ever seen. People as far as Bayview are throwing cash down on this. Odds are in your favor. Take 'em out.
It's time. Bring yourself and that pathetic ride of yours to the location on the map. Don't make me wait.
Hello everyone, this is Olive Branch, and welcome back to Let's Play Need for Speed Most Wanted. In this episode, we are going to be facing Blacklist number 1, Razor. I've completed every race event, every milestone event there was to do in the entire game. All that's left is to fight him. I posed a vote as to which cars you preferred from our garage, and now I'm going to reveal what the whole point was. The point was that these 5 cars, or rather the 5 cars of the 8 we have, are going to be the ones racing against Razor. Now, you may be wondering, what the hell does that mean? I mean, before you've always used one car. Well, Razor has 5 challenges, and with a little bit of editing, I'm going to actually show off all 5 cars in each race. Based on the number of votes they got, they will be racing on their preferential scale. So, the first car that's going to be going on is going to be the Cobra Commander. It's going to be racing the first race event. After him, or after it, the Porsche Carrera GT, Das Stolz Deutschlands, is going to be going up next. After the Stolz, the Batmobile. We haven't seen the Gallardo in action for a while, and it's going to be playing a final role in the game here. And after that, we have the America, which is going to be racing the 4th race. And to finish things off, the favorite car all of you love in this game, the Gatmobile. This car has been gone in so many races, it's practically a veteran by now. But before we start, I want to save some time, and I'm going to be upgrading the cars to their maximum potential. I'm going to be showing the before and after once again inside the performance shop, and when we're all done, we are going to be starting the race. So I'm going to start taking the Viper here. If it needs upgrades, you'll see them. Otherwise, you'll see the cars that need upgrades when it's time. The first car to be getting an upgrade is the Batmobile. These are the stats before, and these are the stats after. The Gallardo is the baby Lamborghini. It cannot be pushed into 5 on every stat, or close to it. Rather, the Murcielago, the second Lamborghini for sale, can be pushed to one of the highest stats possible in the game. But we are taking the Gallardo, the Batmobile, and we're going to be upgrading it and racing it on the 3rd race today. The second car that needs an upgrade is the America. These are the stats before, and these are the stats after. The America is one of the few cars that can hit this almost 5 on every stat. It is one of the most powerful cars available, and the 4GT, the America, is going to be racing on the 4th race of this game, of this video I should say. Anyway, those are all the cars that we need to upgrade, just the Batmobile and the America. Let's go back to the main menu, or rather the Blacklist menu, and show off once again the races Razor wants us to do. Alright, the first car up is the Cobra Commander. And Razor wants us to do a speed trap first, then a drag, 1 sprint, a circuit, and 1 more sprint. Once again, the Cobra Commander is going up first on the speed trap. But since this is the final Blacklist race, we have a special intro for Razor. Enjoy!
Good to see you. Been a while. Just keep running like you have, and this race is yours.
Look who came crawling back.
I'm glad you're here, Sugar Plum. You brought me luck last time.
Make sure you smoke 'em and get that ride back. I'll take care of the rest.
You ready to donate another car to the Razor Fund, baby? It's go time.
Oh, it's go time, alright, Razor. And we're taking you down with 5 of our best rides. Of course, Razor's driving our old car instead of the Ford Mustang GT he started out with. In this final race, he's taking the BMW M3 GTR, and it is one of the fastest cars in the entire game. Like, I'm not kidding. I got like 5 on top speed, 5 on acceleration. Its handling is not the best, but it can be upgraded to that if we manage to beat Razor and get our ride back. Of course, the entire point of this quest was to get our car back and beat Razor. Our protagonists, you know, we're very motivated by hubris here. Our pride just can't let go. Even though we've made mad bank, we just have to beat Razor. And the Cobra Commander is dealing him a sound beating here. It's almost painful to watch, or painful to play, I should say. Oh, crap. Spoke too soon. Straight into the donut shop. Hopefully that donut will slow Razor down a little bit. And it looks like it did. Oh my goodness. The donut must have fallen right in front of him. Oh, man. How do you like them sabotage, Razor? How do you like them? How do you like them apples? Two can play at that game. And I'm so glad that worked out, because that's really funny. There's a shortcut opportunity. Due to my crashing, though, I didn't get too much speed off of that. And as you can see, there's a lot of speed traps in this race. Lots of chances for you to either speed up and get a ton of speed, or unfortunately let Razors take a shot at it if you took a speed trap slow enough. But no problem. That was a good race, but now it is time to continue with another car. The Stolz is up next. Alright, here's the Stolz up next for the drag. This is going to be tricky because drag race is not my forte. Thankfully, the Stolz is our fastest car. I'm going to be taking it nice and easy, using the speed breaker to avoid cars. Good, good. Everything's going well so far. Oh, well, spoke too soon. I'm going to try this one again. Moral of the story: don't drive in the opposite lane. Okay, so speed breaker apparently throws my car out of whack a little bit when I use it. And what the hell was that? Did you see that? The cars off the truck fell off and... Ugh. Well, this is getting silly now. Looks like my best course of action is to take the left route. And I did not hit speed breaker on that one. This is just getting ridiculous now. I thought I was going to be Mr. Joe Cool beating this in one shot. As you can see, that is not happening this video. Alright, here we go. Want to avoid that cab. Whoa. Avoid that too. Oh, we crashed just before the finish line. But so did Razor. Damn. Alright, I'm putting my game face on. Enough embarrassing myself for something awful. Okay, good. He just sideswiped us, or T-boned the back. That does not stop our car. But driving into oncoming traffic does. This is just getting ridiculous. God, this is embarrassing. Thank goodness the cars are not random. And speed braking just before crashing seems to not total you. Or else I was just going too slow for it to count. Razor, though, just took out an innocent vehicle. Well, Razor crashed, so did we quite a bit. But, you know, I'll take the victory where we can get it, even if it means restarting quite a lot. Next up is the Batmobile. We're going on to the sprint with it. Alright, the Batmobile, I should say, is next. Like I said, yet another sprint race. Well, not yet another, I'm sorry. This is the first of the two sprint races. I confused it for a speed trap. Razor tried to knock us out. If you saw, he hit our tailbone, or he hit our... What do you call the rear of the car? I don't know. The rear end. He rammed it, tried to spin us out, pit maneuver us, but instead he crashed right into the highway divider. That's what it feels like, I guess, when you're racing drag over and over, failing, like I do, and then the AI does something like that. It actually makes me quite happy. The Batmobile, as I said in the introduction, we only used it once or twice. Not even sure twice, but it seems goons really liked the fact that we were driving a Lamborghini that looked this good. It is actually not performing so badly either. It's performing quite well. It goes quite quick, quite fast. You know, for Lamborghini, for the first of the two Lamborghinis you can buy, it's actually really decent. Of course, you can also snag it off Ming like we did, and you know, it's performing very well. As we continue on taking on challenges, Razor becomes more and more of a skilled driver. And I begin to lose skill on the flip side. But as long as Razor keeps taking curves slowly, we'll win this one. I really don't like this mountain road. I think I said it before. And whoa, what a tight left curve here. Alright, doing good. Razor right on our tail, though. It's kind of distressing. Going up through the prison. Or around it, I should say. And this Lambo takes curves very well. The Batmobile is certainly a good car. It's all pushed out to the max, and it's just as good as the Cobra Commander. Alright, 80%. Still concentrating really hard not to crash, and I just had to say it. And once again, I don't recommend taking that shortcut Razor just took, because you'll hit a billboard and on the landing you lose a lot of speed, but what the hell? Razor did not lose a single bit of acceleration from crashing through there, and since we're close to the end... Okay, good, he's kind of spun out there trying to avoid traffic. Which is just as well because we're close to the end. A little bit of extra boost from the Batmobile for good luck. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Very well raced by Razor. Unfortunately, not well enough. Next up for the last circuit race, we have the America coming up. Alright, here comes a circuit race. 3 laps. And the Ford GT, the America, has the endurance to see through it. Hell, we have to sit through a very long election process. And we endured through that. So the America is, like I said before, it can be one of the cars that can be maxed upgraded to almost 5 on every stat. I made some mistakes earlier on thinking that, you know, a car could be pushed to 5 on everything exactly, but it's just under slightly. So I was wrong there. This being a circuit race, I'm not too worried about keeping Razor behind us. We have plenty of laps to catch up. We just can't screw up too much, giving him a very long lead time. And I definitely don't want to restart if I fail. Well, I will have to, but you know what I mean. Passing Razor on the right. I've got to say, out of all the cars that we drove, I think I like the America's color scheme the best. It's just so good. Like, it fits the car so well. And Razor just took a shortcut I completely missed the opportunity of. But it doesn't matter, because we're right behind him. But like I was saying, I find the America's color scheme one of the best one I think we've done for the game. A close second, I suppose, would be the Stoles, or the Senna. Everybody loved the Senna. It really had one of the best understated, sleek looks. But the worst paint jobs we've done, I gotta say, that, I mean, the Watermelon is a given that we screwed that one up. And even though I was joking that the C6, the Corvette C6's color scheme wasn't that good, it wasn't actually that bad. I mean, compared. The Watermelon was just a freak of nature. I'd like to imagine that I have a good eye for decoration and for colors. But you may disagree with that. And yeah, I'm just making small talk because there's really not much to say. This is a long circuit race. But it's going. And I really don't want to smack myself into the wall so hard that I spin out. Happened way too long when I was grinding up cash to lower my heat level and to buy the best things around. Our bank account at the beginning of this video was close to $1 million, or past $1 million. I was expecting to have to overhaul every single car, but the cost actually was really low. That just means that we have plenty of cash to buy a new car if we wish it. Not that we're going to need to. Alright, here comes that shortcut opportunity. Right over here. Oh, and Razor just took us out from behind, and if you saw from the mini-map, he just spun out like crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't try this at home. The Razor just keeps spinning out. I think the guy's got something lodged in his brain. He's going the wrong way. What the hell? Razor, you have to correct yourself, man. Oh, he was going the wrong way to get to the shortcut. That is one dedicated driver. The friend of mine I told you about, Maple Leaf, in the previous video, he bought Need for Speed, the Criterion version, the newest one, and he says that the plot to Need for Speed Most Wanted, I guess you should say 2012 or Need for Speed Wanted 2, it's not as good as this one's. I mean, come on, this one has Razor Callahan and a bunch of souped up rides and a bunch of trash talking cocky racers. Whereas in the new one, the story really isn't that the same. You just want to beat the, I think it was Blacklist 10 or something, the top 10 racers. I've seen a little bit of gameplay for it. It didn't impress me that much to buy the game. I really don't think reinventing this franchise is that good, because this game just got it right, you know, in the first shot. And, you know, a big minus for Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012's design is that you can't, you know, pimp out your ride as you wish. According to Maple Leaf, you can only change the colors a little bit. I think this was due to licensing issues. I have no idea, but you know, it's a bit sad that you can't create your own reflection of yourself. If you were a street racer, you would want to design a good ride. And you know, I would not be, you know, even if I had these cars in real life, and you know, I don't wish I did, but if I had them, I would drive them in a heartbeat, even looking like this. I mean, come on. They look good. They got the design right on this game. Don't tell me you guys wouldn't want to drive this car, for example. Alright, we're near the end of the race here. Razor, unfortunately, is right on our tail. Talk about a last minute or last second ditch here, attempt to win. And the university is the final stretch. I'm going to try not to smack into too many things because that slows you down. Duh. Razor proving my point by losing millimeter by millimeter on the minimap there. Oh my goodness. That could have gone really bad. Thankfully, I just kind of skidded past that, bounced on it, and that's it. Alright, the America has performed admirably, but there's only one thing left to do. And that is to take the Gatmobile and finish Razor off in the sprint. Alright. The Gatmobile is ready to go. This is the slowest ride of our entire lineup so far, but like I said before, it is your guys' favorite. You have picked it over and over again to race Blacklist events and just plain old races and pursuits. With 12 votes in the thread, the Gatmobile is, well, basically has the honor of being the final race car. I just have to give it the respect it deserves, being the Saints and all that, the Saintses, and not crash as much as I just did right there. Crash so badly that I'm basically giving the race to Razor. Thankfully, the AI is being merciful. Razor is surprisingly, I think he's toying with us, allowing us to catch up, which is going to be a mistake. I like to imagine that he's thinking, is he driving a Ford Mustang GT? And while some of you did say you wanted Razor's old car rather than a Gatmobile, I counted them, as the same vote. And the, unless more people said do it up like his old car, I would have done it that way. Unfortunately, I couldn't have made it up perfectly because Razor's car, like every other unique Blacklist racers, has visuals that you can't get anywhere else. I would have liked for this final Blacklist race to actually be the game's first. The race where Razor sabotaged you. It would have been a nice bookend. But speaking of bookends, I just completely flattened Razor against the wall there. I think he saw us taking the shortcut and he decided to follow along. For a guy whose strength is everything, he sure knows a whole lot of nothing. And he gave up on the shortcut. He's going on a normal route this time. Just as well for us because we're 60% done with the race. Just mowing down everything possible with the Saints over here. I really wish that Lieutenant Pierce were in the cars and he could be singing What I've Got with us. 70% done, and Razor is 2,500 feet back. I think he hit something else. Usually by now he would have been closing distance. Ah, there he goes. There he is, closing the distance. Let's try to give him a little bit of a challenge with that, shall we? I am not going inside. Like I said before, going inside the garage is a bad idea. There's too many ways to screw up by going in there. And Razor's already covered all the distance between us. This is actually a really tight ending because, like I said before, the game favors the AI with turns. Unless, of course, they try to take it at like 200 miles per hour and just smash into the wall. But as it is, Razor being behind us is going to be cautious. But we're in no need of caution. We just have to finish this last curve, and we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have beaten Razor, Blacklist number 1. We are now most wanted.
You'll never hold on to the number 1 spot. Not with me on your tail. And if you want these, you're gonna have to take them.
It's over, Razor.
It ain't over until I say it's over. You and me could have had a real good thing.
Where's the other guy?
He got away.
You mean to tell me the most wanted street racer happened to get away? What about the Blacklist?
Forget the Blacklist. They're through.
I want every single unit after the guy.
Everyone?
Everyone!